Welcome back to the Streetball Culture Project. Today we're hopping in the time machine, bringing back some classic New York City streetball games. Today we're at Orchard Beach for the 2007 championship game. It was Don't Forget versus DDN. I'm sure if you're familiar with New York City Streetball, I'm sure you're familiar with those teams. Star-studded game that featured Aaron Prop Williams, Eric Williams, Speedy, Spider, Kashif, Torrey Williams, Mark McCarroll, and others. Hope you enjoy the game.
Trying to get this rain to hold on, get Mother Nature to cooperate.
Not yet.
G-Sax, you gotta do the rain dance. I don't know how to do a rain dance. You gotta make the rain go away. Prime time Chris Grant couldn't hit the half-court shot, but he can hit it from right underneath the basket. Puts it in for two. And Steph back up top, the beast, CJ McFarland. He was featured on the outside of the New York Post about a week and a half ago. Steph knocks down the trifecta. It says the beast is watching a Nike ad. I love what they've done this year. They got the city is watching. They've got Steve Burt down in Harlem. They've got Kiki Clark, big billboards. Great to see the streetball legends getting the credit they deserve. Six Williams kisses it off the glass for two. Nice facial right there from Six Williams. Steph Mallier into the corner. Beast. Beast is hungry for some points. Back inside, turn around, and can't get it to go. Rebounded by Rob Thompson. Prime time Chris Grant over the timeline. Left-handed dribble. And a sleeping defense. That's Sharon Brown, number 10, also known as S-Class. G-Stacks, they've got two of the greatest players ever for TMP. Prime time Chris Grant and Sharon Brown, S-Class, on the same team. Don't forget, is Sack. And that's what you get when you get championship basketball. You get the best players from anywhere you can find. Justin Forget showing you that. Absolutely. Justin Marshall's shot is off the mark. S-Class, no look pass, open man, Six Williams. Count it. And I hate to sound like a prophet, Bobby, but you can ask the fans, and I said early on, that better passing teams always win championships because they involve each other. And that's what the championship is about. It's about teamwork and working together. Beast to the 10. And the contact. I'm waiting for Coach Ron to pull an ace out of his sleeve right here. Again, he's the 2007 Men's Division Coach of the Year. Coach Ron, very first year in the league with this brand new team, DDN, Sean Bell All-Stars, a great story. And a nice article written about in the Daily News about Sean Bell. A very sad story, but at the same time, a great story to see how well they've done this year. Undefeated, the number 1 seed, DDN, Sean Bell. Free throw shot is good. Shout to the whole Sean Bell family. I mean, you see the way his wife carries herself, and it's just a model for women everywhere. The way she stood up with her strength and dignity in the absence of her man. It's just
Justin Marshall back inside. That's been the secret to his success. Charles Jones, coast to coast. Misfires, second opportunity, banks it off the window.
And that's just that NBA experience, just seeing the disadvantage in height, staying with the ball, getting the rebound, and just spinning it right back in.
Charles Jones at Long Island University led the nation in scoring back-to-back years. Big-time player, Charles Jones. Back up top, Justin Marshall.
One of the problems about playing in front of NBA referees, and this is not a knock on anybody that plays with, when you play around NBA referees, it's like playing in front of the police.
Prime time with another bucket. Nice pass there from CJ.
We talked about it all game, Bobby. Better passing teams, always a problem in championship games, because I just say again, that the more you pass, the more you think for your teammate. And that's what you see in an example up here today.
In the lineup now is number 14, Charles Lott, his first appearance for DDN Sean Bell. Let's give you the lineups once again. Again, DDN Sean Bell All-Stars, top seed in the playoffs. They are in the burgundy and white trim, or maroon and white trim, depending on how you look at things fashionably. And we got the Beast, BJ McFarland, number 13. They've got Kojo Black now in the lineup, number 5. AJ Million, number 9. Steph Mallier is number 8. And Charles Lott is number 14. Beast passes out of trouble, gets it back. Almost stolen by S-Class. Left-handed hook shot, and he's fouled on the play. You want to say something, G?
Yeah, you know what I like, and I know all my Streetball junkies, my fans, they see. The difference with Don't Forget is you got to watch the substitution pattern, and you saw just now, you went to big Garnett. You go to bigger bodies because you want to keep the lead. You want to frustrate the ability to get inside. And you saw an example of the substitution just now, putting more big hands, more length in the way of guys like the Beast that can get it going inside. And let's recap for the folks, too, that might have missed the action yesterday afternoon right here at the Bronx Riviera. Don'tForget.com defeated X-Men in the first semifinal matchup. And they did that, we talked about it yesterday, they did it first with 5 guys. They only had 5 players. Kirby hit a buzzer beater at the end of the first period, got them going in the right direction. Then they added a couple players as the game progressed, and they beat X-Men, a team that a lot of people expected to probably pull out that matchup, especially when they were missing Big Ticket Thompson yesterday. No Will Cadiz, no Darren Phillip, and no Gary Bryant. And those same guys, except for Big Ticket, not in the lineup today. Charles Jones for 3. NBA money right there. That's NBA experience, just giving yourself space and knowing that you can hit that shot like a free throw. Charles Jones showing the trifecta range.
DDN Sean Bell beat the 4th seed in the tournament, and that was Courtmasters, the young squad with all the new cats on it, including Mike Glover and Justin Burrell. Big Ticket almost takes it away from the Beast. That's a good matchup, and the Beast wins.
That's just good street boy fighting right there in Main Street area. That's just Big Beast saying, I don't care how big you are, this is something I got to get done.
CJ Charles Jones back up top. Let's turn it up a notch here. S-Class thinks about shooting. Goes back outside for prime time. 3-second violation. And we'll take it back the other way. Big Ticket Thompson, I believe, not this year, but last year, was the MVP of Nike Pro City. This year, of course, it was Darren Phillip. He is a member of Don'tForget.com, but playing in Spain professionally, and that's why he's not here today. Back outside the Beast. A.J. Million rejected shot is blocked. Here comes Don't Forget. C.J. Charles Jones. Nice bounce pass. Tries to thread the needle. And it looked like it was intended for Sticks Williams. S-Class almost had it. And then it goes out of bounds.
And the thing you like about a big guy like Garnett, you get big guys that don't like to work extra hard on defense. And Garnett is a guy that loves to work defensively, loves to block shots, likes to get in your way, get deflections, mess with the basketball. It's just a pleasure for him to get involved on the defensive end. And that's what makes him one of the better big men Streetball has seen.
Kojo Black separates from 2 defenders, puts it in! Taking it to the 10, a little razzle-dazzle from Kojo Black! S-Class over the timeline. Don'tForget.com going back into this half-court set. Charles Jones on the perimeter. He's on the wing. Comes around the screen. Get past the Sticks. High up on the glass. Way too high. Eric Williams on the rebound. Steph Mallier over the timeline. In and out of traffic with that Fred Flintstone shuffle. Here comes Steph on the left side against S-Class. Steph slows it down for DDN. Sean Bell. Right side for the Beast. Back inside for Eric Williams. Eric Williams finds the Beast on the wing. Good rhythm and symmetry, but no luck on the J. Pulled down by 6. Here comes S-Class right side. 40-28. Don't forget by 12. They're in the yellow. DDN. Sean Bell in the burgundy. Big Ticket Thompson. Thrown by the Beast. He lost his footing. The rain probably starting to accumulate right here on the Jump House Crew Memorial Basketball Courts. Back up top. Kojo Black swings the left side for Steph Mallier. Goes back inside for Eric Williams. They're trying to work it down low. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He tries to drop step. No good. 6 with the save. And thank goodness G-Sack for a break. I thought he was going to have a heart attack right there.
That's just good streetball activity here. That's just big guys battling it out, just banging bodies. You see the sweaty jerseys. You see the attitude. That's championship basketball when you get big guys that fight it out inside.
And Krabby now on the left side trying to set things up. Is anybody more dedicated to the game of basketball than Krabby? His heart and hustle, big time. Fires a jumper, no good. Kojo Black on the rebound, making an impact off the bench today for DDN Sean Bell. Steph Mallier left side against primetime Chris Grant. Steph goes to Charles Rock, fires a jumper, and he cans it. Is that a long 2? That is a long 2. For Charles Rock, a 10-point game, G-Sacks. 30-30, don't forget.
I like that, though. You like to see the big guys that can shoot from the perimeter, giving Sean Bell another dimension to the offense. The big guy stepping away for the 18-footer.
It's kind of cool to say, don't forget. Don't forget the score, right? The 40-30. And the Beast tries to put it in. Kojo Black taking an opportunity. And a defensive rebound. Here comes prime time. Style and profiling. Really take it to the 10. Krabby loses the handle. Out of bounds. 9 left here in the second quarter. Beast on the wing. Steph can shoot. Puts it on the floor. Lost the dribble. Rattles around like a pinball. Back to the Beast. DDN goes to Eric Williams. Nice pass. But I think, well, they're saying 3-second violation. I think they might have walked on the play.
That's not a DDN staple. I mean, the DDN.
It is for something like that. That'd be dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, imagine this dude having on Converse. They'd have to run him out the car.
Converse is okay.
Shout to the whole Nike.
Everybody's looking at it like, is he really wearing Nikes? Yeah, he's wearing Nikes. He's good. Charles Jones, he's wearing the Nikes today. Dump pass to Big Ticket Thompson, and he runs out of room.
No, Don, he got the camera. He got the sofa.
Step back up top. You gotta love G-Stack's Coach Ross t-shirt. It says, "You can't hate enemies." That's a perfect t-shirt to wear on Championship Sunday.
I'm a Coach Rock fan. I mean, been my boy for years. I'm a fan of Coach Rock.
And stolen by Primetime, Krabby. And he throws it into fifth gear and lays it in for 2. Krabby is exceptional, folks. You gotta watch this guy play weekend and weekend out, pretty much. I mean, everywhere he plays, he's proven that he is one of the best streetball guards ever. Outside, Steph Mallier nails it from downtown. He can shoot.
Well, that's something that you get when you get Steph. You get the long range ability, and you get the ability to penetrate off the dribble. So Steph being a problem for anybody defensively, showing you the range just now from deep.
And Six Williams fade away over the bucket. No good. Eric Williams on the rebound. Number 8 is Steph. Steph against Krabby. Almost takes it from behind. Charles Lott fires. His jump shot is off the mark. Big Ticket Thompson looking for the touchdown. And Rashad Krabby out playing the role of Jerry Rice from Joe Montana right there. Touchdown for Krabby.
And he text messaged the defender just now. Don't even try it. Krabby going right by the big man like he wasn't even there.
That's like a 55-yarder right there, coast to coast. Back inside, Eric Williams. Tough shot, can't make it happen. Kojo Black for 2.
That's just being a streetball bully right there. When you get it back and stay in there, just use your weight and size. Just being a streetball bully on Main Street.
44-35. 44-35, don't forget in the yellow. 44-35, don't forget in the yellow. That's the name of the team, too, by the way. Don't forget .com.
You saw Garnett right now go into his point guard skill and put the ball on the floor, move around in the paint with it and draw the foul. But you like the pressure. You like the way Sean Bell All-Stars pushed him back and didn't allow him to have his way because of his length and size.
Big Ticket Thompson back at the free throw line. He can shoot for a big fella.
I want to welcome all the sexy ladies out. Make hoops in the sun look even better. Shout out to all the homies from around the way. All the CEOs. My boy Kenny Stevens with me today. My boy Mousy. Just a good look for the whole tournament when you get the participants from around the city, when you get the guys that are doing the same thing you're doing. Shout out to the play-by-play assassin. When you get guys that come around and they do the same thing and they're part of streetball, it just gives everything more credibility. So shout out to everybody that came around from the whole streetball culture, making this a big day for us.
Offensive rebound, Big Ticket went 1 for 2. Brandon with another rebound. Back left side is the Beast. Beast trying to take advantage. With the left hand, what a play from DJ McFarland.
Ricky Rivers with a fireball.
35-37. DDN Sean Bell trying to come back here in the second quarter. Problem behind the arc. Crossover dribble. Shaking the bacon, trying to manipulate. Back right side for Big Ticket and a whistle. Officials have done a fantastic job so far today, really controlling the tempo of this game.
Shout out to Ricky Rivers for Fireball. He's here with us today.
Everybody's come out today.
I'm telling you, it's just so much love, man.
Except the sun.
That's crazy, man.
Everybody's coming out for the sun.
All these good people, man. Come and watch this chick.
And Krabby with a crossover. Backs his way down, faces up to the basket. And a 3-second.
And you know the problem, we spoke of it earlier, is that when you get special referees, when you get referees with NBA talent, they see everything. They see the little things. And when they regulate with professionalism. So shout out to the whole Hoops in the Sun for just going to get the best referees for our big day.
And Krabby makes the free throw shot, and that increases the lead to 46-37. 46-37, don't forget .com. Coach Rock calling out the plays on the sideline for DDN, trying to make the comeback. Krabby faces up against Kojo, trying to put the dagger, can't put it in. Back outside for Beast. Beast gonna try to put the nail in the coffin. Back right side, back up top for Kojo Black. He goes with the no-look pass, Mark McCarroll, and we'll take it back the other way.
And we spoke of it earlier, and we don't critique offensive philosophy for teams, but I tell you that Sean Bell All-Stars not really a good passing team inside. That's just not one of their staples, and you saw the miscommunication again, because that's just not one of their staples, so they need to stay away from that.
46-37. Don't forget, Aaron Williams misses the jumper. Steph Mallier, number 8 on the rebound. Comes one-on-one against Torrey Thomas. Mano back in the corner to the Beast. Back down low to Eric Williams. Throws to the fast. Shot is blocked by Big Ticket Thompson. And out of bounds.
That's just street ball intensity. That's championship intensity. When you see two big guys on the block, and you see one guy try something, and the other guy resists. Good example just there. Good timing on the defense. Deflection with the turnover.
About 43 left here in the second quarter. Big Ticket Thompson will go to the line. So again, for don'tforget.com, number 2 is Aaron Williams, the problem. Number 14 is Big Ticket Garnett Thompson. Number 11 is Rashawn Kribbe-Young. Number 5, Torrey Thomas. And number 9, Rob Thompson now in the lineup. Big Ticket back in the line. He was 1 for 2 last time around. Makes the first. Sound effects free of charge. If anything, 5 cents. From everybody. Second free throw is up, and he gets it to go down. He goes 2 for 2. I told you that Big Ticket can knock down those free throw shots. Very fundamentally sound, big fella. Big Ticket Garnett Thompson, the Beast, over the basket. Here comes Kirby, pulls down the rebound, fires up the floor for Big Ticket. Good defense there by Sean Bell. They swarm to Big Ticket Thompson, and a foul in transition there by Aaron Williams, the problem.
And as a credit to Coach Raw, he runs a lot of his offense through the Beast. I think he believes in the Beast's decision ability. I think it's his decision-making ability that allows him to run a lot of the offense through the Beast. So you see an example time and time again of the Beast not only having the basketball, but being able to keep it and kind of run the offense himself.
Eric Williams lays it in. James Speedy Williams on the sideline, chopping at the bit, waiting to get in this ball game. Fresh off that last man standing championship, won the championship ring yesterday, got the $5,000, and now he'll get a look with pro scouts. Aaron Williams, the problem, he deserves a pro contract, but that time around it can't finish. Spider right side for the Beast against 2 defenders. No good. Kojo Black up for grabs. Here comes Torrey Thomas. Cheetah-like quickness. Rashawn Kribbe-Young. Unbelievable. Steph Mallier slows it down. Coach Roz yelling at his team. DDN Sean Bell trying to get it. Larson in charge. 37 seconds here in the second quarter. Kojo Black, he's open. Spider pumps it through. Oh, that's a 2. Around 2, can't get it to go. Big Ticket. Kribbe, touch. Oh, no. Blocked from behind by Kojo. Steph right side. An open Beast. Don't pass the Spider. Pisses it off the window for 2. 50-31, 15 seconds. 12 seconds.
You see Coach Sean Oliver
10 seconds.
right on top of the play, letting them know we're going to play for 1 shot.
5 seconds. And it stops at 4 out of bounds. 4 seconds left. Krabby will inbound.
What a first half.
Krabby looking for an open guy. Problem. Throws it up and a foul. What a play there by this problem.
Real Reggie Miller tactic there. A lot of Hollywood acting, Oscar awards.
Reggie Miller might even come back. He's only 65 years old.
Shout to Reggie Miller.
And,
Reggie Miller looking around like Speedy and saying, making the decision that, yo, these young guys are not what I thought. I can still get off in this league. And that's a message to all these young dudes. But you got to stay sharp and stay on your game because the old timers are looking. And as Speedy showed you yesterday, they're not going to go away.
And the problem makes all 3 at the buzzer. And that'll do it at the end of 1 half of action.
beat, baby, baby. Every week, baby, we bring the heat, baby. Grab a seat, baby. It's the beat, so we hooping it out. Nothing but the best balls, we bringing them out. Hey, the crowd saying, oh, loud. Hoops in the sun, that's what it's about. Let's ball, do your thing. Hey, 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 this is what it is. Matter of fact, you wanna see ball? The beats where it's at. The best commentators, stats, body six. Play for play, ain't nobody how to be. We bring the ballers out, street legends to the pros, and they all come out, and they ballin' out. Saturdays and Sundays with a song drop. Every weekend is poppin'. Now don't get me the name dropping. Undertaker, homicide, King of Fish, King Sap, Corey Fish, me assist. Long on my test, I can't say the least. Sharp yellow stars, BJ the beast. Too hard to guard, and they don't see burn. Try to be up par, pets and knees hurt. Stay ring date, guarantee the slumper. Crabby the best, mid-range jumper. And they gon' be listed. The best tournament in every statistic. Hoops in the sun, no, we won't lose. It's all ran by the best, so lose. And no team got it locked now. But I'm rooting for Coach 10 and Pop 5. It's the beat, so we hooping it out. Nothing but the best ballers, we bringing them out. Hey, the crowd saying, oh, now. Hoops in the sun, that's what it's about. Let's ball, do your thing. Hey, 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 it's the beast, baby. Every week, baby, we bring the heat, baby. Grab the sheet, baby. It's the beast, baby. Every week, baby, we bring the heat, baby. Grab the sheet, baby.
Back to live action. We've got 24 minutes left. James Speedy Williams steps up, knocks down the J. Second half, you know Speedy with that championship mentality. He gonna get right to his business, try to give his team a lift.
Let's call him out here, G-Stacks. Who's gonna be the hero? Somebody out there is gonna be the hero. Big Ticket Thompson backs his way down. Will it be Big Ticket? Throws up a tough shot, and he fouled. 6 seconds on the shot clock.
The difference with a hero, Bobby, and it's funny you just said, the difference with heroes is that heroes want to be heroes. You know, that's the thing with a hero. A hero wants to be a hero. Crunch time, when the things get tough, heroes take it upon themselves to get involved. And that's what you got to see here. You got to see a guy that says, yo, regardless of the circumstances, I want to be in charge of this situation. So
yesterday in the semifinal game, 20 was the hero, 20 Woodward, number 2, for DDN Sean Bell. He was putting it on him in the semifinal game. We'll see what he can do today.
Yeah, he was killing yesterday. So just today is a different day.
I'm looking for Speedy, though, because, again, he's one of the greatest. So if they're going to win a chip, you got to look to the veteran.
Yeah.
20. Let's talk about him. 20 Woodward to the 10.
And I like the way he sliced and diced through the lane just now. Just finding the lane, using his body correctly, staying in the air. Nice finish.
Rashawn Prebion, he's always the hero for Don'tForget.com. Torrey Thomas, he steps up, guarded closely by 20. Torrey Thomas, right-handed dribble. He's in some trouble, comes around the screen. Preby's open! No! 20 pulls down the rebound. DDN Sean Bell, they're down, but they're not out. Back up top, Kojo Black, turnaround. Bounce pass for Speedy. Bang! He hit the trifecta, James Speedy Williams.
No, but do you see how he stepped into the 3? See, that's what you get when you get a guy like James Speedy Williams. You get a guy with know-how and the guy with experience, knows when to step in just now, already knew it when he left his hands. I got to knock down the trifecta.
And Speedy heard that 4-letter word, H-E-R-O, 55-49. Don'tForget.com with a 6-point lead. 10:44, third quarter. Timeout taken by Sean Oliver at Don'tForget.com.
I'd like to take it. We can't thank you, the fans, for turning this into the #1 site to watch Streetball.
And we could see the look of determination from both of these teams. You could see the fire in their eyes right here in the third period. Aaron Williams, the problem. Looking to Kashif Kojo with some good defense on the big fella. Kashif turns around, tries to put it in his face. No good. Kojo Black on the rebound. Look at James Speedy Williams. He played at Medgar Evers. He should have played in the league. Bounce pass into the beast. On the low block, down there for Kojo Black, steps up James Speedy Williams, number 12, looking for the call. He steps up and he takes the foul.
Well, one of the things about Speedy, and everybody knows this, ever watched him play, this is a guy with every trick in the book. This is a guy that knows what to do, when to do it, how to play in front of referees. Just a street ball veteran, and the thing that separates Speedy from all the other guards is his endurance. He has durability. He can play all day long. You saw that yesterday with the last man standing, the way he went in there with the younger guys that were quicker, but never smarter.
And 1 for 2 for James Speedy Williams. If you ever want to read a good book, folks, about streetball, pick up a book called Pickup Artists. There's a lot of information about James Speedy Williams. A nice story about him is the sheep with the turnaround nails it. James Speedy Williams went up to Sony Purchase one year where the New York Knicks used to practice, and he dominated against Derek Harper. And again, a surprise to never have seen Speedy play in the league. He's dominated all around New York City, played overseas, played in the minor leagues of basketball. One of the all-time greats. 20 Woodward looks like he's starting to heat up as he banks it off the glass. Krabby right side for Torrey Thomas. Thomas back up for Krabby. Big Ticket Thompson. Don't forget .com taking some time off the clock. They've seen their lead diminish here, folks. They're only up 57-52.
And one of the reasons that you see Don't Forget falling apart and allowing the game to become a contest again is because they're getting stops. Sean Bell starts getting stops, making good shots, good decisions, and getting stops, changing the direction of the game.
And James Speedy Williams next weekend up around upstate New York and around Monticello, they're going to have this 35 and over tournament called Still Hoopin'. And he's going to play it. The grand prize for the championship team is $125,000. So
he'll get it.
James Speedy Williams got the $5,000 yesterday for the last man standing.
He'll get it.
He might get a championship today. Beast puts it in. And next weekend he might get $125,000 with his teammates up there at Still Hoopin'.
Whenever you talk money in streetball, you talk James Speedy Williams.
57-54. This game really cooking here in the third. The Chief against Kojo. Don't forget .com falling apart here in the second half. Shot is missed by the Chief. And we'll go back the other way. Eric Williams looks like he might have been hurt on the play. He appears to be fine. The Beast tells him shake it off, baby. We got to try to come back here in the third. 8:44 to go. 57-54. Here's an opportunity, G-Stacks, for DDN Sean Bell to tie or get within 1. 20. Steps up in the paint, stripped from behind by the problem. Don't forget .com, the champion. DDN Sean Bell trying to knock him off their perch. Back up top, Torrey Thomas. Stutter step against James Speedy Williams. What a classic matchup. Thomas comes around the screen. He wants no part of Speedy. Puts up the jumper. Big ticket. He misfires from point-blank range. Beast runs into Thomas. Get out of my way. Beast to the 10. He can't finish. Picked up by the problem, Aaron Williams. He slows it back down right side. G-Stacks, go for it.
No, that's just not good decision making there by the Beast. You just gotta take your time when you're climbing back in the game. You saw the switch. You saw the switch in the pace just now by Don't Forget cashing in on the inaccurate shot by the Beast. So they gotta take their time when you're trying to climb all the way back in the game. You gotta make good decisions every time down.
59-54. Don't forget .com by 5. Eric Williams. Sean Bell, DDN. No! Beast again, another rebound for the big man. He puts it up and he puts it down. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the Beast.
That's the big time play that you look for when you got a guy like the Beast on the block, getting the carom, and then finding the range over the taller defender.
Right side, Rashad Krabby Young back inside for Big Ticket Thompson. Can he make it 2 in a row? No, he can't. 20 Woodward on the rebound. James Speedy Williams. Go, 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 go. Right side, Speedy stops on a dime, and he fires into the hands of Big Ticket. And his hands in the cookie jar, cooking away. Torrey Thomas. Oh, offensive foul.
Like I told you, the better referees see everything. And the referee right there, right on top of the play, and saw the guy use his body the wrong way, and they turned it over. We going the other way.
And DDN only down by 3, 59-56. Don't forget .com with the 3-point lead. 59-56 there in the yellow and navy blue trim. Burgundy and white is DDN. Sean Bell, 20, in some trouble, and he's fouled along the baseline.
And one of the things you like about Coach Ra and you like his program is that this is a coach that's involved in every play. How can you not like a guy that's involved in every play. He's involved in everything that every player does. And I think that's what separates Ron as a coach, is that he's not only animated, but he really knows what he's talking about.
And 20 knocks down the first free throw shot. Shermanator from inside Streetball let us know yesterday at Dykeman, Coach Ra's team was 1-5. They lost the championship at EBC. They're still in contention, I think, at West 4th. But here's a chance for them to win the title today. But they're going to have to knock off the big team. The legacy right here, don't forget.com. Rashad Kirby on the baseline, rejected there by Coach O'Black. You set a good reserve, G-Stack. Number 5, Coach O'Black.
Yeah, that's just good. But you see Krabby just that, like we say all the time with Streetball, when you talk championship, you talk mentality. And Krabby, having that championship mentality just now, look,
Won by
we'll
forfeit
let
at
me get
West
away.
last
Let me
night.
get my team going. He just forced the action just now and was able to get him 2 freebies.
And our street basketball reporter, Shermanator, letting us know that Coach Ron won by forfeit yesterday at West 4th. So they're still alive and playing contention over there at West 4th.
Shout out to the whole West 4th, whole Watson Classic, Dykeman, EBC, Tri-State. You see the beast, he's into it. He's like, championship, not playoff, championship. I'm playing for a championship.
And the shot is good from the outside. That's your man, a legend right there.
Unbelievable. That's been the whole difference in the game, Bobby. The difference in DDN in the second half has been the player James Speedy Williams.
Hey, see the scoreboard retired at 61.
Thanks to Speedy.
Sheep. Missing, second chance. Well, I guess he was talking that was a chip then. They won by forfeit to the chip.
They're in the chip now.
Oh, the chip is now, okay. And 20 with the putback. We talked about 20. He had a big game yesterday in the Sunday.
All of a sudden, Coach Ra. Now DDN is acting like streetball bullies. In the first, don't forget, first half, but the second half has been all bullying by Sean Bell also.
And Sean Bell, folks, they had their first lead, 63-61. DDN Sean Bell lead, 63-61. Shot is up for Torrey Thomas, no good. Eric Williams, James Speedy Williams, right side. Number 12, stops on a dime, looking for some help. Pulling out for a teammate. Gives it back to Eric Williams. He takes it back from Eric. Back into the hands of 20. 20 steps up, down Death Valley. He can't make it happen. Bounce pass to the crowd. Krabby in transition for 2. We're tied again. Seesaw action here in the 2007 championship game. This is like a championship fight here. G-Stacks.
Exactly.
Going jab for jab.
And you see the entry pass right there by Speedy? That's just intelligent basketball. Just giving it to the big fella. Just a pretty sight when you deliver that basketball and you can use it right.
Kashif. Good check by Eric Williams. Plays down it. DDN Sean Bell by 2. James Speedy Williams over the timeline right side with the rock. What's he going to do with the pill? Puts it into the hands of 20. Can't hit the 3. Kashif on the rebound. And out of bounds by the center. And it looks like it will be DDN Sean Bell basketball.
And Speedy right now showing straight. Give me a mustard fade.
For those of you that know. Go ahead.
What you like to give me a
Uncle G-Stacks.
G-Stacks, man.
Uncle G-Stacks in my face.
Man, these shorties hook me up, man. Give me a profile, man.
Yeah, he told me.
You know.
He told me he was leaving.
I'm getting popular now thanks to Houston's son, Bobby C.
See, I think G-Stacks, you're my long-lost uncle. I think that's what it is. I mean, can everybody see the resemblance between me and G?
I swear, man. Favorite nephew.
Like separated at birth. 4 minutes and 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Again, thank you to our sponsors. G-Stacks, did you know the championship team today get championship rings very first time?
Wow, shout to the ringmaster.
Ringmaster sitting behind us.
I try to get me a ring, man. I try to get a ring for being an announcer.
You don't even have to get the government name for the ringmaster. Everybody knows him as the ringmaster on the street.
The ringmaster.
And he's an announcer too. He used to announce Roker Pro.
Yeah.
That Roker Pro on 55th.
So that's why I feel honored, man. When you see announcers in the house, that's when you know you're good.
You gotta keep the microphone covered over here because the ringmaster might come and snatch it away.
I'm telling you, when you see announcers, once you see announcers, then you already know you're doing the right thing. Man, shout to the play-by-play assassin, ringmaster. Shout to my boy Booby Smooth, man. Just my idol. Shout to Gumby. my boy from Kingdom, just the whole Watson Classic, everybody, Kenny Wood, everybody that do street ball, y'all made this thing crazy, man. When we can eat, we can feed our families now, man. We walk around, we tell the best stories, and it's thanks to the fans, man. It's because they listen and they want to know about this stuff.
Krabby at the line knocks down the first and the second. Kenny Stevens is in the crowd today. I want to give him a shout out.
A New York City tradition, Kenny Williams, Kenny Walker, man. That thing they do up there at Dyke, when I was at the All-Star game with Ron Artest and Homicide against A Butter, I'm talking about I was up there, so shout to Kenny Stevens for giving me what I needed as a street junkie.
Shot is good for the Beast. Kenny, you got to bring the young ones back, man. We need some good teams in the league. Bring the young ones back.
Yo, Kenny, that Homicide A Butter thing, you could have charged me to get in, man. I was going to pay, man. I should have gave you a couple hours, man.
That can't go on MSG though, by the way. That's an ESPN thing. Oh, I got to announce this thing. Nike Tournament of Champions, Sunday, August 26th. Go Clark, 99th Street in Amsterdam. The top 4 Nike champions from Dykeman and Hoops in the Sun. And West Fourth and Pearl City. So whoever wins today, G-Stacks will be our representative on the 26th for the Nike Tournament.
We're going to have a worthy representative, both of these teams, capable of carrying the torch for Hoops in the Sun and representing us wherever we go. And shout out to the whole Nike family.
And it's hosted by Cool Bob Love, Bobito Garcia. Shot is good there.
Shout out to Bobito.
Hey folks, you can watch Summer Bowl on Thursdays on the MSG Network. Hard to Guard Productions, Edgar Burgos in the house. And shot by Big Ticket Thompson. That's Thursdays at 5 p.m., 7:30 on the repeat, and 10:30 as well. Shermanator is online at slamonline.com. He's got all the fantastic highlights. He's a guy like Edgar that never misses a game. Shot is up for the Beast, and he's on fire! Give him a glass of water to cool him off! Oh, Doctor, the Beast from the outside! 2 minutes, 35 seconds. 73-67. And DDN Sean Bell, G-Stacks now has a 6-point lead thanks to the Beast.
And him and Speedy together. And the player and all the other participants, just a well-behaved bench over there by DDN. Just everybody pulling for each other, playing together, just playing their role. And the same with Don'tForget.com, just all the bench players, the substitutes, showing what teamwork is about and just supporting each other, giving us the best kind of street ball we want to see.
Got a lot of legends in the crowd today. We talked about Jimmy Sanders and Kenny Stevens. I see Sean Couch out there from Bats Magazine.
Oh man, shout out to the whole bounce.
Sean Couch drafted for the NBA, for those that didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, Couch was doing it.
Out of Columbia, right, Sean? Columbia. So we've got a legendary crowd here today. Kevin O'Connell picking up some hardware. Nike in the house. Shot is good. From Krabby. Krabby, folks, by day is a New York City firefighter. And I was just telling everybody yesterday, if I was in a fire, he'd be the guy.
He's a firefighter out there. He's a firefighter out here. All the stuff he does.
And Spider Harrison into the corner for James Speedy Williams against Big Ticket Thompson. Speedy back up top for 20. When he gets hot, there's no one better. The Sheep with the steal. Krabby again. How many points? How many missed? Spider, but then he gets it back on the steal, and then they call a foul.
And that's Zach there, so it's kind of hard to argue with the NBA. If the NBA says you committed a foul, more than likely, you committed a foul. Zach, now on top of the play. Come on, the Streetball junkies out, all the black top lovers, thanks for coming up here, checking out our championship game. And like I said, every week since we've been doing it, you're the best looking fans anywhere that any tournament can have. It's been great to have you with us. This is our last game of the summer, and this is the way we pay you off. We just got 2 of the top teams, 2 top programs going at it today for our championship trophy.
So G-Stacks, our statistician, Kathy Santiago, a champion in her own right. She won a title this year with Lehman College. One of the greatest women's basketball players ever played here at Hoops in the Sun. She's just let me know that Rashad Kirby has 25 points already.
That's what we see all the time. Shout to Kathy. Kathy would probably beat most of these guys out here. More than likely. I saw her in the staff game and unbelievable the numbers she was putting up. I didn't play. I stayed away from the situation, but quite sure she would have scored on me too.
Kathy 30 points in the staff game.
I was there at the Great Chester Gym. I had 2 points in that game, Bobby. I suited up. I had 2 points. I showed my leg. I had a layup.
Oh, gee,
I didn't go into my jump shot thing.
You took out 2 points. I had negative points in the game. I don't know how you could do that.
Y'all got to come to some of the staff games. The staff games are the best.
After you miss like 10 points, they start 10 baskets in a row. They start deducting points from you, and that's how it went for me. So, if anybody wants to be on the team, I'm available for next summer.
Shout out to my boy C. Bowman, whole hoops in the sun staff. My boy Coach Kenny doing his vacation thing right now. Just been a lovely summer, man. Just being part of that whole hoops in the sun family. Shout out to the whole Cruz family. They're in the house today. Legendary Pop Cruz, his wife, his sister. Just everybody involved in the tournament. Just thanks for coming through. Thanks for the support. Thanks for hiring me. It's just been a great summer.
All right, I've been told that whoever wins this title game again has to play in the Tournament of Champions, because that's how we decide who the city champion is.
All right.
Big ticket, no call right there by the refs. James Speedy Williams, left side. Speedy against Primetime. Speedy back up top for 20. Back right side for Steph. Open banger, short on the J. Gets his own rebound, pops it again. Can't make it happen. Big ticket, Thompson out of bounds. Also wanted to shout out a former director here at Hoops in the Sun, Jackie Meadow.
Shout out to Jackie Meadow.
And the athletic director at City College of New York.
Thanks for coming through. It's always a pleasure to see Jackie out there. I guess that's when you know you're doing it right. When you see Jackie Meadow, that means you're running a good tournament and you're running it the right way. So shout out to Jackie for coming through, putting us stamp on us doing things the right way.
And you know how much we love basketball here at Hoops in the Sun, and this is interesting trivia question. The only school ever in the history of college basketball to win the NCAA title, and then also the Invitational is City College, 1951. Basket is good there for A.J. Million.
All right, Bobby C with the videos.
That's a great feat to win the Invitational at the Garden, and then of course the NCAA tournament. City College, the first big-time school in the city of New York. And Cranby, talk about the word big time, is a Hall of Famer for a reason.
Yeah, he's crazy. Let's just talk about the setup pass on CD Williams just now. One of the reasons DDN has been able to get back in the game and take over is the intelligent basketball play, the distribution of the ball, the protection of the basketball that you get when you get a veteran like CD. And you saw him just now go over the top to the big fella and make it look real easy on Main Street. Man, Krabby coming right back and showing his never say die attitude and getting the three-point play.
76-71, 4 seconds left here in the third. DDN with the lead, 1 second. And that'll do it for the third quarter. And in her Hey folks, now that we have a moment, just wanted to give shout out to all of us and Cruz family, everybody from the Cruz family, everybody's here today.
Just a lovely thing to be proud of.
Rob Thompson.
Wow.
MSG, did you get that? You got that, good.
Wow. I see the Streetball junkies getting their fix just now. Text message to the defender. Wow. Like, don't do that while I'm down here. Wow. And that's what they like to do. They like to see the big guys tangle up around the rim, stuck in the air for a minute, look like an eternity. It's just big boy with big boy. Not today. He's showing his athleticism, showing he got some acrobatic stuff, staying in the air, twirling around, getting the contact, gets to the line for the freebies.
The CEO just reminding me that everybody know that the championship team getting championship rings. And
nothing like it.
I saw the championship rings that the ringmaster did for Nike Pro City, and they were the size of my head, so they were pretty nice.
Streetball taking over now, guys getting rings, turning into like the NBA where these guys are getting these rings and stuff now. The streets is really taking over.
Big Ticket Thompson with the inbound. Prime time, Chris Grant takes over the timeline. Left side for Charles Jones. He's on the perimeter. Inside for Rashad Perry-Young. He feeds it down on him. Prime time, no good. Mark McCarroll on the rebound. Here comes 20. Falls down on the play. And a whistle blown by the officials.
And I think that's just the correct decision. You know, you got an NBA guy like Charles Jones standing in front of you. You're trying to turn on the Jets. You're trying to turn the corner. And Charles Jones having the sense right there that I can stop a guy's momentum and maybe get away with it, but got caught for the foul.
DDN by 3, 78-75. James Speedy Williams throws it inside for the Beast. Shake and bake. He's got the fake hop step in the paint. Left-handed shot. No good. Second chance. Yes. Beast McFarland for 2.
That's just being a street ball bully. That's just the Beast right there, just making the decision that I gotta have this hoop.
Rashawn Kirby-Young, can you be the hero? Rashawn Kirby-Young. James Sick Williams, no good. 6 tries to put it down. Mark McCarroll on the rebound. 21 word. Looking for some help. Good defense there by Krabby. Kojo Black, right side for James Speedy Williams. Slows it down. No look pass inside from Kojo. Mark McCarroll. Yes. DDN, Sean Bell, 82. Don't forget .com, 75.
And you see the bench over there at DDN, you see the togetherness, you see the camaraderie, you see the attitude that, hey, we might be getting ready to knock these guys off, and everybody's on their feet.
Rob Thompson offensive rebound shot was missed by Six Williams. A shake and bake from Krabby. He can't get it to go down. DDN, Sean Bell All-Stars, 9 minutes and 35 seconds away from the chip. Will Sean Oliver and don't forget .com come back in this one. They're trying to defend their back-to-back title. Back inside for the Beast. Mark McCarroll is clearly fouled by Rob Thompson.
And you see Coach Rao over there, he knows that he got it going the way he wanted it going. When you see the coach start applauding what's going on the court, that means he's seeing what he likes, and he's seeing his offense take over right now. He's seeing his defense stand up on the other side of the court, and he's getting his way right now, and they smell championship money.
Again, the lineup for Don'tForget.com, number 15, James Six Williams, number 7, Primetime Chris Grant, number 9, Rob Thompson, fight for the rebound, out of bounds. Number 4 is Charles Jones, a.k.a. CJ, number 11, Rashawn Kirby-Young. That's the lineup for Don't Forget. 4, DDN, Sean Bell. Number 5 is Kojo Black, number 11, Mark McCarroll, number 2, 20 Woodward, number 12, James Speedy Williams, and number 13, the Beast, BJ McFarland. DDN, Sean Bell has an 82-75 lead. They also have the basketball. 9 minutes and 19 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Championship Sunday, 2007 Hoops in the Sun Round Ball Classic. Speedy Williams with the inbound, 20 from behind the arc. Who wants the ring? That's what the ringmaster's saying. Text message to both of these teams. The ring is up for grabs. James Speedy Williams, Streetball legend, to the 10 and a foul.
And I don't know, Bobby, I watched the complexion of the game. I watched the tone. I watched the way the game is played, the pace. And the pace right now favors DDN so much because you got a guy like the Beast who plays these kind of big games all the time. And then you got a guy like Speedy Williams who's going to make his free throws, who's going to protect the basketball, who's going to make the right pass every time, who's not going to turn it over. So Don't Forget has his work cut out for him.
James Speedy Williams knocks down a free throw shot. Back left side with Sean Krabby-Young. His team down by 8. Krabby, and it's stolen by Speedy. Here it comes, right side, 20. Oh, razzling and dazzling, taking it to the 10. Unbelievable move. A dime drop there by Speedy, and a bucket there by 20.
And Coach Rod loving it.
Que comience la fiesta.
Nation.
Shout out to El Gato!
All my salsa lovers, beware.
Ladies and gents, we've got the CDs from DJ Unique. We've got all this Spanish flavor. Charles Jones takes over the timeline, number 4. Don't forget.com. You guys gonna lose this game? Don't forget. Charles Jones back outside. You can do it with that damn thing. We've seen you do it before. Back up top, James Six Williams. Rashawn Krabby-Young, back right side for CJ. For 3! Short of the triple. No good. Kojo Black, right side, James Speedy Williams. Sean Oliver, trying to get his team energized. Back right side for Coach Joe Black, and he puts it in. I can't say enough about what he's been able to do off the bench, G-Sax.
I think the whole thing starts with the coaching mentality. And Coach Rod just mixing and matching all day and finally finding that combination that spells championship basketball. You see every player for DDN involved defensively and offensively with every touch.
James Williams misses. I got 2 words for don'tforget.com. Rashawn Young. Find him. James Speedy Williams behind the perimeter. Steps up into 2-point territory. Back outside for the Beast. BJ McFarland. Running the baseline. Beast. And a whistle.
And that's the 2-man game that you're going to see for the rest of the game. That's what you're going to see the rest of the game. You're going to see the Beast and Speedy featured on the basketball possession because these are the 2 guys. These are your hand guys. And these are the guys that's going to protect the basketball, take time off the clock, maybe increase the lead.
Again, folks, the champions from today's Rambo Classic matchup will play in the Nike Tournament of Champions Sunday, August 26th, Go Park, 99th Street in Amsterdam. Shot is up and a whistle. Doors open at 11 a.m. G-Sax to 6 p.m. and it's hosted by Bobbito Garcia, a.k.a. Cool Bob Love, who you can watch on Thursdays on Centerball. Thursday night MSG.
Shout to the late, great Herb Manigo, the GOAT Park, just one of the Streetball legends, one of our founding fathers. And this stuff we love so much.
There he is, Rashawn Young. Krabby. G-Sax, we got a little rain. You know Krabby's the world water.
Yeah.
Rashawn Young for 2.
You can look for Krabby to fight to the finish. That's one thing you can look for with Krabby, is that you know he's going to give it to you until there's nothing left in the tank.
Can't make the 3-point play go down then. Beast, full court pressure from Don't Forget. Behind the back pass from Speedy. 20, he slips. McCall, Kojo Black, and he rattles it home. Somebody's got to put a body on Kojo. Back left side, Charles Jones, CJ. And again, folks, this is it. This is for all the marbles. The championship ring, 2007 Hoops to the Sun Round Classic. One of these 2 teams, 2 of the top teams in the tournament, will walk away in 6 minutes and 42 seconds a champion.
And when you see Coach Ross substituting to the last play, seeing mismatches, seeing things that he wants done to close his team out for the championship.
Will the mini dynasty for Don't Forget end? Will it end? Shot is blocked by the Carroll. 20. Outlet pass for Speedy. Speedy, James Williams, number 12, over the timeline. Stops on a dime left side for the Beast. BJ McFarland. Beast down low. Bounce pass. McCarroll slips. Justin Marshall rejected by the defender. Number 9, Rob Thompson.
And that's just good timing there defensively. That's just seeing the offensive player make his move and knowing where you are. He was just right on top of the basketball, swatted it away. Just good defensive attention there.
And officials deciding whether or not to stop the play now with some drizzle accumulating on the Joe Pop Screws Memorial Court. We know we have 6 minutes and 15 seconds left, but G-Sax not any of our players to get hurt.
You can't afford it.
In a championship.
These guys have futures, they have careers, these guys have agents, and we can't afford for a guy to slip and hurt himself not doing street ball. It's just not safe. It's just not a wise decision.
Okay.
I commend the referees for even stepping in and just seeing the situation and saying, hey, there's a chance for a guy to get hurt playing street ball. Let's just talk it over and see what's going on and see how these guys feel before we let somebody slip and get hurt. So it's good attention there.
No, the George Washington Bridge.
I have a joke every once in a while. Only once in a while. But I get one every once in a while. That's better. I shoot for 3 jokes a summer. That's my goal. 3 a summer, and I'm good. It's like playing basketball, Edgar. I go for 1 basket. I get my 1 basket, I'm good. And I try to find a good team. That's what you do when you're not that good a player. You try to find a championship team so you can say you won. Which one is going to be the champions today, then, folks? We're back to live action. Rob Thompson, Beast. PJ McFarland, number 13. He'll slow it down. One of the best power forwards in street ball today. Beast McFarland against Rashawn Krabby Young. Don't forget, are you guys going to fall apart here in the 4th? Or you got something left? in the tank. James Sticks Williams. This is for the chip. James Sticks Williams outside. Stops on the dime, back up top for CJ Charles Jones. You played in the league, my man. CJ behind the back, bounce past to Krabby. Fires, backs it off the window. They're not going to go away.
Not Krabby.
Bets.com not going to go away.
Not Krabby Young.
Down by 11. Rob Thompson steps up, trying to play the game. Shot is good from the Beast. Can they stop him? As Sherm said, it's not PJ McFarland, that's the Beast. Right side, prime time Chris Grant. Six. Stolen by Speedy. Now this one. And Coach Rod wants an intentional foul, but officials just saying it was a blocking foul.
And you know the funny thing about the point, Bobby, this is Coach Rod's first year Hoops in the Sun. And that just would show you what kind of coach he is. To come into a prestigious tournament like Hoops in the Sun and walk away with the championship your first year in.
Gee, I'm telling you, it's wearing the pants hanging low. If you wear them hanging low, you're a champion.
And this is where a guy like Coach Rod really digs in. I mean, not to get a guy too much support, but when he gets a lead late in the games, this is probably the most intense coach that you want to see in Streetball.
Back inside is Sean Krabby Young. Everyone, count it! Krabby!
Wow. He came to work.
We want to see a game, folks, no matter who wins. We want it to come down to that final play. And we don't want to see a champ like Don'tForget.com get blown out like this, 94-81. You can't get blown out like this.
You would like to see them make a game. Yeah, you would like to see them make a game of it right here at the end. Trying to make a push, cut the lead in the single digits, trying to force some stops, make the possessions count. Keeps the suspense.
And Krabby, replay play. I tell you folks, at the UBC Championship, he's the only one on the losing side that showed the heart needed to win. He's got the heart of a champion with Sean Krabby Young. Number 15, Eric Williams. You can see him now swarming on the defense. Beast, alley-oop, jam, Mark McCarroll, rim rocker. And DDN showed the All-Stars, though, showing all the makings of a champion right now, though. Charles Jones fires. Prime-time Chris Grant offensive rebound. CJ dump pass. Big ticket Thompson. And a foul. That's good for them because that stops the clock at 4:34. And Mark McCarroll, by the way, just knocked the Mountain Dew bottle from behind. Scoreboard, you see that?
That's what they call the old Dow Dawkins dunk. Old chocolate thunder dunk. You shake the rim all up. Messes the backboard.
He actually dunked it and he drank 2 ounces of the 20 ounce behind the glass.
Making a real sick.
Do the do. Mountain Dew. And the decision for the champion today, the 2007 Joe Pastor Senior, the late Joe Pastor Senior 8th annual Hoops in the Sun Rainbow Classic. Big ticket Thompson at the line. G-Shot, how do you want to comment on that?
Well, this is the question. The question is, can you spot a team like Sean Bell 14 with 4 minutes left? And I don't think so, but we're going to see.
And again, time winding down here in the championship game. Mark McCarroll back up top for BJ the Beast McFarland. James Speedy Williams right side against CJ Charles Jones. Speedy steps up fresh off his last man standing championship. Back inside, Eric Williams backs his way down against Big Ticket Thompson. Eric Williams in the paint. Goes with the right-handed shot, no good. Big Ticket outlet to Rashawn Krabby Young. In and out of traffic. Krabby to the 10. By Rashawn Krabby Young.
And that's the street ball down the lane. This Krabby faking the defender out, keeping him on his heels, using his aggression to get to the rack by himself.
Don't forget .com down by 12 points, 96-84. BJ the Beast McFarland draws the double team back outside to the right for number 12. James Speedy Williams, New York City Streetball legend against Big Ticket Thompson. Goes with the left hand, goes with the crossover, and Thompson. Under a different name, the champions. Whether or not they can stay in this one, G-Stacks, and whether or not they can come back and pull off the miracle and beat DDN Sean Bell.
Well, the thing I don't like, the reason I don't like the chances is because every time you look at the city championship and you look at Streetball and you see Speedy, he's always around the championship. And that's the thing that you got to understand late here in the game, that Speedy knows what it takes to close the team out.
James Speedy Williams knocks down a free throw shot. And he's got an official's timeout, some water and pouring on.
He had all year, man. You picked today.
No sunblock today. You need your winter jacket, I'll tell you. A bit of a breeze right here off the sound. Back left side, Charles Dillon, formerly of the NBA, played with the Bulls and the Clippers. And LIU, great, one of the greatest scorers ever in college basketball history. DJ can't make that one happen, and it goes out of bounds. If you've done this late, don't forget.com again, back-to-back reigning champs. They're in the yellow and navy blue trending us. Number 7 is Primetime Chris Trent. Number 2 is Hannah Williams, the problem. Big Ticket Thompson is the center. Number 14. Rashawn Young is number 11, and number 4 is CJ Charles Jones. Crabby, again, he's down the house close to 40 points.
See a little pressure in the backcourt, but don't forget feeling a sense of urgency here. Getting involved defensively, you see a lot of hands and guys reaching in, and you see desperation. You see the championship taken away, and you see guys stepping up and saying, yo, let me get involved. Let me put a little more effort, a little energy in this thing. Try to change the outcome.
And just to inform folks that it's actually more than 40 points for Krabby. He has 45 points as 20 falls down. That is a new hits championship game record. Big Ticket Thompson falls down, and the officials now going to stop it again as the rain wreaking havoc here at the 2007 championship. Rashawn Young again doing everything possible to try to lead Don't Forget.com to back titles. He has 45 points, a new hits record for the championship game. But his team right now is not even playing
Oh, Mother Nature.
on skates. We're going to play basketball on skates here in the final minutes because we're an original tournament and we try to provide the fans with all the things that you've never seen before. And I think ice hockey basketball would be kind of interesting to watch here in the final minutes. And Williams, the problem, right side, shaking the bacon. Rashawn Young, he's been the go-to guy. Yes, he has. 35 points, he'll make it 47. No. Rebounded by Primetime, put back is good. They are down now by 10, so they're not out of it. 2 minutes and change left. They are not done. A basket can make it single digits. Almost a steal. Krabby. And a whistle. Wait a minute, that should be 8 seconds, no? Oh, I'm sorry, it's 16 seconds will be 8 seconds. I was never very good at math in school.
Now you see, and this is what the Streetball junkies like, this is what they come sign up for. Now you see coaches on the court. And when you start seeing coaches on the court, that's when you know not only do they care, but they think they got a chance to win. When you see coaches step out of their box and making a statement, they're usually saying, hey man, I can get this done. And you see Coach Oliver just now, the coaches, don't forget, right on the court telling the referee, hey, do you know what you're doing?
Second free throw is good for 20 Woodward. I may not be good at math like that, but you can certainly do good at math. Back right side, Primetime Chris Trent. Four on the baseline. Yes, you are different. You are very different.
That was a big time play right there along the baseline. You see the big guy use his length and height, use his long extension to block the shot and call for deflection.
Aaron Williams, the problem. Who's going to be the hero? I keep saying it all day today. Somebody's got to step up for Don't Forget.com. Big ticket rejected by Mark McCarroll. Beast McFarland, right side, back up top for 20. 20 on the wing. 150 left, 99-88. This could be the dagger in the coffin, baby. To the 10, 20. He misfires. Problem. To the basket. Pass. Krabby again. He's got 50. He got 50. There's a 40-something. Because he had the basket in 4. How many points he's got now?
I thought the play just now by the big man on Garnett was the defensive play of the game. I thought it changed the possibilities. I thought it kept the lead the same. And I thought that swat or that basketball, that thing was a big time play.
And a steal by Primetime, and it's a 7-point game. 99-92, D-Sack. They didn't even cut you off right there.
Okay.
But I'm surprised it looked like Speedy fell, and the rain might have played over there. And Coach Ra is electrified. And Speedy might
See, that's the difference in working for David Stern and working anywhere else.
G-Stacks, the tides might be turning.
That's what happens when you get in the face of an NBA guy. When you step up on a guy that talks to Shaquille O'Neal and Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant, he's gonna tech you and let you know, hey,
Kirby hits this. It's a 6-point game.
I like that. I like that. I like the fact that the referee just took charge of the game. And I work for David Stern.
And Krabby misses a crucial free throw shot.
Krabby just froze just now.
Maybe we put 2 championship rings. 20 Woodward into the backcourt for Seth. Back to 20, coming off the inbound. Back to Seth, almost stolen. Double team by Big Ticket and Prime Time hard foul.
And whoever said that these kids don't care about winning the championship, never been the hoops in the sun. You saw the effort just now. You saw the
Stacks. I'm going to go over and see Kevin O'Connor from Nike and ask him if they make any waterproof sneakers. It'd be a recommendation. I think Nike should take it into consideration. I think it would be a big seller. Waterproof, air whatever. Air Nikes, call them Air Bobs, for me.
Nike can sell anything.
Air Bob, you would wear those. What do you wear with G-Stacks? Air Bobs. What about Bob? Free throw shot is good. And here comes Aaron Williams, the problem. Right side. 192. DDN with an 8-point lead. Problem rejected by the Beast.
Those are championship plays that you look for, Bobby. You saw the Beast just come across the range just now. Time the shot. But knocking that out of bounds.
8 points. Krabby, can he make it? No. But he hit the offensive foul. And G-Stacks, I think that's it, man. With a minute and 3 seconds, 8 points. Unless somebody's seen Reggie Miller. Yo, the younger version of Reggie Miller. And Krabby has fouled out. And this should be the passing of the torch right here.
That is the passing of the torch. When you get a guy like Krabby not on the floor for the last minute.
They're running. Problem number 7 is Prime Time, number 14 Big Ticket, and CJ Charles Jones. They're on the defensive.
I like the fact that Sean Bell All-Stars has Steph in the game with the game on the line because you want your best ball protectors in the game.
When you come in, but you have the legacy right here, the back-to-back champions. Powerful League the last 2 years. They renamed the team after Darren Phillips' brand new company, which gets people dates, by the way. Don't forget.com. You can check them out at Don't Forget, FAH-GT.com. And I still have the shades on. I kept them on all day. I'm in denial. 102.92.
That's just the kind of day it has been. That is the kind of day that it's been for Don't Forget.com. Just needing plays and not being able to deliver when it counted most. Leading to the shortcomings to the championship.
And what a week it'll be for James B. Williams. He won the last man standing, and he's only 44 seconds away from winning a championship with DDN Sean Bell. When you talk Streetball, that's been a group effort though. Mark McCown, number 11, Eric Williams, Steph Mallier, Justin Marshall, A.J. Million, Spider Harrison, Charles Lott, Kojo Black, James Brady Williams, the Beast McFarland, and Troy Woodward. That entire roster all played an important role to
Wonderful job. Shout to the whole DDN.
and helping DDN win. Problem, Mark McCown's done a great job in the semifinal and in the chip today. 30 seconds away. McCarroll puts it in, and it looks like
that's what it is.
We've come a long way. We surprised ourselves. We're going to keep going. We don't know where it's going to stop. We have no limitations at all. And whatever we can keep giving to the community, fine, we're going to go with it. And if anybody has any suggestions on what they want or what they would love, let us have it. We'll try to do it.
That was the voice of the legendary Joe Pops Cruz. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause.
Championship basketball. And I ain't got to say much. We got the 2 top programs in New York City right here. Don't Forget.com. I ain't got to tell you what they do. And then, of course, you got the Sean Bell All-Star. So, for the Streetball junkies, they about to get their fix. All my traditional Streetball lovers, blacktop lovers, I'm with you. And I'm a fan just like you. And this is where we pay y'all off, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we give you back for sticking with us all season. You just get some real good Streetball from two of the premier teams on the city landscape.
Mark McCarroll, number 11, a big ticket Thompson for Don'tForget.com in the yellow. Opening tap controlled by Don'tForget.com. The problem, right side behind the arc. Trying to get things going. Takes the trifecta off the front rim. Eric Williams on the rebound for DDN Sean Bell All-Stars. James Speedy Williams yesterday won the last man standing World tournament at Madison Square Garden, playing the championship today for DDN. Spider stolen by Curry Thomas. Over the timeline. Rashad Curry on the 10. Oh, doctor.
You already know what you get when you get a veteran like Krabby. This is a veteran Streetball player with basketball IQ just now down the lane.
And a 2-0 lead for Don'tForget.com. Speedy fires a three-pointer off the 5. And loose ball foul called by the referees. We're on the way. This is the 2007 Joe Pastor Senior 8th Annual Hoops in the Sun Around There Classic Championship game. Don'tForget.com, a squad that consists of many players from last year's championship team, which actually won it the year before. So if they do come through and win it today, that'll be 3 in a row. They won it under the team name Powerful Link the last 2 years. Spider comes down with the rebound. And here comes James Speedy Williams, a Streetball legend. D-Sax has talked about him a lot this summer. One of the greatest to ever come out of New York City. Mark McCarroll back inside.
And I think one of the reasons you go get a guy like Speedy Williams for a game like this is just basic experience. You just want a guy on the floor. You want a guy that's going to protect the basketball. You want a guy that's going to take care of the offense. A hard-nosed guy that's going to give you championship mentality.
Knocking down the first three-point shot is number 11, Mark McCarroll. He's playing center today. He's joined in the lineup by number 12, James Speedy Williams. Number 8 is Steph Mallier. And of course, Spider in the front court is number 10 and number 15 is Eric Williams. That's Rashad Young. Number 5 is Torrey Thomas. Number 14, Big Ticket Thompson. Aaron Williams, the problem there is in your picture, to the 10 for 2. And last but certainly not least is Kashif, the center, number 12. Nice play there, G-Sax. And they've taken a 4-2 lead. Checking into the lineup now will be number 7, Justin Marshall. And here will play Spider Harrison. We'll have to come back in for a moment. And then Marshall will check back. James Speedy Williams from the sideline will inbound the basketball. Eric Williams down the low block against Big Ticket Thompson. Bounce out of trouble. Speedy swings it around the perimeter. Step into the corner. Big slide jump shot for Spider over the rim. Picked up by Rashad Young. Coast to coast action. Right-handed dribble bounce pass outside. Torrey Thomas back up top to the problem. Krabby right side. Last year's championship game MVP. The Sheep down on the low block. Big game yesterday. Turn around, no good. Fight for the rebound. Torrey Thomas gets the better of it. Thomas back outside for Kashif. Kashif along the baseline. Uses the glass. No good. Rebounded there by Spider. James Speedy Williams slows it down now for DDN Sean Bell. Left side. Good action G-Sax here in the first period.
Feeling each other out. You see two big heavyweights just feeling each other out early.
Eric Williams in some trouble. Back out to Speedy. Puts up the 3. Downtown Colin Brown. Hitting it from the outside. Kashif now back left side. Torrey Thomas. Open man is Aaron Williams. The problem, gets it off the glass. A bad pass there from Thomas. But a good effort right there from the problem. They reset the offense. Right side, Krabby. Thomas is open on the wing. Krabby going to take the NBA 3. Rattles in, rattles out. Eric Williams on the rebound. Speedy dishes left side for Steph. They slow it down. 5-4. DDN Sean Bell by 3 thanks to James Speedy Williams. In the corner is Spider. Back left side is Steph. Steph guarded closely there by Rashad Young. Steph on the wing. Back inside for Williams. 2-man game. Back inside for the big fella. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Turn around. Hit shot. No good. Mark McCarroll fights for it. Torrey Thomas picked his pockets. Lead pass to Kashif. And he lays it in for 2. Don'tForget.com retakes the lead.
You like to see sort battle early. You like the mentality on the part of both players. You see championship mentality written all over the game.
Steph can shoot, but he goes inside for the big fella, Eric Williams. They're working it inside, working it outside. Shot is off the iron of Kyle. McCarroll picked from behind by Corey Thomas. And officials look like saying that he stepped out of bounds on the baseline. And early in the championship big game, Bobby, we've seen it all year. Early in the championship game, but one of the things you want to see is pace. And you like the pace in both teams. You like the defensive intensity, and you like the attitude. You see guys saying, look, this is my last game, and I came to play. You know, G-Shax, you are the rookie of the year, my friend. The best color analyst in the business.
Wow.
Rookie of the year.
Wow. I'll buy that. Coming from you, I'll buy that. No, coming from the fans, because they never told me to go home. So that's why I know I'm okay.
G-Shax gives me all this credit. He deserves a lot of credit himself because he came down here to the beach very first season, calling out the action with myself, and done a fantastic job. And he can give me all the credit he wants, but he came in on point. And it's certainly been a pleasure working with G-Shax this summer.
Wow. I'm beyond words. The fans got me here. Guys like you decided. I would just say to you, don't tell me to go. Meanwhile, we back at the bench. You see the ability of the big fellas, and that's one of the dangerous things about fouling a guy from Streetball All-Star, is that they have big guys that can make free throws. Just now, he missed one, but most of the big guys shoot right from the charity score.
McCarroll did miss the free throw. Big Ticket Thompson on the rebound. Krabby up and under move. Can't finish. Kashif comes in with the left hand. No good. Eric Williams on the rebound. Number 15. James Speedy Williams down on the left side. Takes it over the timeline. Tries to slow it down. Trying to set things up the way a good point guard should. Trying to fire the three. No good. Eric Williams pulls down the rebound. Takes on three defenders. And out. Big Ticket Thompson. The pass is in the hands of Corey Thomas. Lead pass to the big fella. He finds Krabby. Kashif to the shot. Young for two. And a timeout. 20-second timeout.
Well deserved. I mean, that's one of the things that my streetball junkies will tell you. Interior passing in streetball, so important. It's just such a big thing when you got big guys with good hands. And you saw just now an example of big guys with good hands sharing the basketball. Shout to Julie Sanders. Just the excitement in the building today. Another streetball classic. Chilling without the roof of the sun.
Julie Sanders, one of the best players I've ever seen. Shout out to Julie.
Me and you both.
And rebounded by Krabby. Moves to the sub Hall of Famer. Bounce pass, Corey Thomas. Get under. Well played by Thomas.
And that's championship basketball, Bobby. Sharing the rock, trusting your teammate, having the ability to find guys when they cut. Always leading to the ring.
Speedy Williams kicks it right side for Slider, back inside for Eric Williams. Back up top for Slider, he's open. Silent profiling, down Death Valley. Can't make it happen. Speedy gets it back. Seth Mallier from behind the arc. Back to Speedy, back up top. Corey Thomas, and they wave it off.
Take a minute to acknowledge the referees. See the officials they're doing today. They're doing all the NBA guys, and they want to regulate this stuff, and they want to keep it clean and make sure the championship basketball played at the highest level. So shout to the referees.
That's Zach Barber right there on the left side from the NBA. As G-Shax would say, making that NBA money. Big Ticket Thompson lays it in for two. Oh, after.
And I hate to sound like a fortune teller, Bobby, but you can ask the fans. I said early on that the ability to pass that rock around, sharing the ball, always lead to good things. And don't forget, doing it every time with the passing inside.
And the score is now 12-6. Don't forget .com with the lead. They're in the yellow and navy blue trimmings. AJ Millian, formerly known as Mick Miles of the 9, the slam dunk master of disaster, has entered the lineup. Along with number 7, Justin Marshall for DDN. There he is, sporting the high socks. Back inside for McCarroll. And Mark McCarroll.
Text message to the defender. You got to get bigger than that, big boy. And you see this now, you saw the extension. That's just good concentration around the paint. You get the main strip to a big guy, you want to cash in with the contact. You saw that just now. The ability of the big fella to keep his concentration and still get the bucket.
G-Shax, text message to the sun. Where did you go?
We don't need the sun today. We got all these good people. These people make it shine.
And Krabby tries to penetrate, take it to the 10, high up on the glass. Kisses it off the window for 2. 14-8 now, G. And don't forget that count pulled away here in the first quarter. 6 minutes 26. Krabby picks his pockets. Sticky fingers coast to coast. The host with the most, Rashawn Krabby Young. And that's just being a street ball bully right there. That's just veteran on veteran saying, yo, I want this more than you and I'ma have it. Justin Marshall, number 7, back inside from the Carroll, hanging off the window. It's good. Yes. 16-10. Don't forget by 6. Aaron Williams, the problem, won the MVP 2 years ago. The power play to the championship game. Krabby fires. No good. Into the hands of 21. A big game yesterday. Stolen by the problem. Takes on all 3 defenders. To the 10, no good. AJ Million. Mark McCann. Banger. Oh, doctor. 16-12, G. What a game here to start 2007 into the Sun Round Ball Classic. And the fans love it. You see the energy of the fans, you see the fans involved in every play, you see them on top of the guys, watching the players, going for their favorite team. That's street ball. That's championship street ball. When the fans dictate the play. Back right side, Aaron Williams, the problem. Trying to set things up, goes between the legs, shakes and fakes. Back up, suck him up. Oh, James sticks suck him up with Mousy. I hear you, man. And Krabby inside the problem. Oh, McMiles, AJ Million. Back left side is James Speedy Williams. And give that a little flavor right there. It's actually Million, but we'll go back inside for McMiles. He's won the slam dunk contest before here at the beach. And that's Rob Thompson, number 9. Krabby again attacking the rim, and he gets it to go in. Oh my goodness.
And that's just street ball common sense, dude. That's just Krabby taking over, showing championship heart, showing ability, being a leader, and letting these guys know I do this all the time.
21 were a big game yesterday, led the team in points to have it stolen by the problem. Torrey Thomas, big time player this summer, to the 10, and he blows past Speedy. And James Speedy Williams not liking what he sees. He's going to try to take the game over. Number 12, Streetball legend, Speedy Williams. Back left side, Justin Marshall. Back to Speedy against Thomas. Mark McCarroll, turn around, faces the 10. And Saxon, traveling violation.
Not getting caught by the cops here. These referees, NBA caliber, know what they see right on top of the play. And they want to turn it over and go the other way.
Don't forget .com by 8 points. Number 2 is Aaron Williams. Number 9 is Rob Thompson. Number 5, Torrey Thomas. That's James Six Williams. Number 15, that's your man, Rashawn Krabby Young. And again, we've got some contact. So I gave you a lineup there for Don't Forget G Sacks. We'll fill in everybody again to see who's on DDN side. That's 20 Woodward is number 2. The Beast, BJ McFarland, number 13, has entered the lineup. Number 7 is Justin Marshall. Number 12 is Speedy. Number 9, AJ Million, also known as McMiles, and then of course 20.
And that's Krabby again, just trying Main Street. Every chance he gets, finding the creases in the lane and trying to make it happen. Miss this now. This is the Beast just ended the game.
Any feelings on this G-Sacks here in the opening period?
Well, you know, I mean, they said the Beast get in there just now. All my street ball junkies and all legends, they know that you change your mentality when you go get a guy like the Beast. You're talking about a big-time player, basically one of the better big men that really play street ball. When you bring him in, you bring in toughness and you bring in the ability to know how to win. So it'd be interesting to see him coming late. Does he change what they do in terms of their philosophy and have an immediate impact?
The question is, folks, whenever you got a big-time nickname, whether or not you're going to see BJ McFarland or whether or not you're going to see the Beast. I got a chance to talk to Inside Streetball Shermanator yesterday, and that is the big question. This past week at the EBC Championship, the Beast was out to play. Will he be out to play today, G-Stacks? We'll find out. We've got 3 quarters left to see who it's going to be. Aaron Williams, the problem. The problem is in the house as he knocks down the outside jumper.
And that's just what they call good rhythm shooting. Just finding that shot, getting your shoulder swing, letting it go for the 18-footer.
And the shot was saved by BJ McFarland. Back right side for 20. Justin Marshall in the paint. Problem! Here he comes to the table! On the highlight for the Problem! Almost! Back left side, Speedy. Takes it over the timeline. 20. He can shoot the three. Is he going to take it? Steps up. 360 spin. Oh, that's a foul.
And that's just a commitment on the defense. That's a commitment that don't forget his name. They just know where to stand. They're just using their bodies right and just causing all kind of problems in the Main Street area.
And the Problem right side. Rob Thompson, number 9, with the inbound before. Problem. Stutter step. Sticks Williams. Torrey Thomas shake and bake. He fakes back outside for the Problem. He fires. Bombs away. Marshall and Million come down with it. And here comes Speedy. Left side for 20. 20 steps up down the lane. Picking it to go down. 6 Williams on the rebound. Don't forget, look at the push.
Shout to Kevin O'Connor from Nike. He's up here with us today. Big guy from Nike come to check out the whole Hoops in the Sun staff. And that's when you know you're really doing it right. When you see one of the CEOs from Nike come through and they check out the tournament. So Nike, coming to see what we do today. Nice to have you with us. It's your favorite Uncle G-Stacks is Bobby C, the voice. And shout out all my beach goers. Thanks for coming through in the beach day, bro. If you come out and see what we do, it's Streetball.
Justin Marshall inside for AJ. Back outside for Marshall. Thanks a Million. AJ Million to the 10. And he draws the foul. I miss calling him Mick Miles, though. AJ Million, the government name, but I miss the Mick Miles, a cool name, G-Stacks.
You got to get it going here. I mean, this is a championship game, and one of the things you have to see in every player is the desire to leave it all on the floor. When it's a championship game, there's no way you leave with nothing in the tank. You got to leave everything between the lines, and that's every player out here.
Gee, I've been asked a big time question just now. Why am I wearing sunglasses? I'm in state of denial. That's what it is. We're trying to be superstars. There's some hoops in the sun right here, so we're gonna wear these sunglasses today.
When you become a superstar, you got to put on glasses. So Bobby C earning the sunglasses.
James 6 Williams back up top. Folks, you can check us out on the web at hoopsinthesun.net. Big shout out to all of our sponsors, US Army, Nike, Slam, Mountain Dew, MSG, Intimate Sports Foundation, Don'tForget.com, and Mira Foods, who are in the house again today. I think I broke the record for the most mango juices drinking in one summer. I've had like 14,000 mango juices over the course of the summer, and I don't know how good it could be for you, but I feel really good. I'm hooked. I'm hooked on mango juice too.
They got me. I'm mirrored out. They got me. I should be a spokesman for Mirror. All that juice.
All the juice. You think Barry Bonds is on the juice? I'm on the juice,
man.
Back inside primetime, Chris Grant tries to put it down. Also in the lineup is C.J. Charles Jones, one of G-Stacks and I favorite players.
NBA dudes.
Formerly of the league, played with the Bulls and the Clippers. Shot is taken no good. James 6 Williams. And this guy can play. Primetime Chris Grant, formerly of TNP, number 7 in the lineup. Bounce pass from the Beast. Thanks a Million, AJ Million, also known as Mick Miles. And that advanced up hit disaster.
Yeah, that's another thing you get when you get the Beast. You get a guy that knows where and when to pass the basketball. And you saw an example of that just now with a good pass to his teammate.
And Rashad Previon knocks down a 15-footer. We've got a sweaty pigeon sighting. The jump shot is taken and it's good. 58 seconds, 25-17. Don't forget, with the lead. First quarter of play. Krabby faces up, finds sticks in the paint. Floater, second chance. The rebound and the putback.
That's just a weak way to react by the defense when you allow a guy to get in there, put it right back on the backboard, no resistance from the defense is there.
Justin Marshall back to Seth. Oh, Rain, please go away. Back left side. Come back another day. Justin Marshall. Ball goes out of bounds. You can see I've had a lot of mango juice today. 28.4 seconds. It's free. Anything that's free, you gotta have a lot of. Right? For free, you get it. The Red Bull is a different story. And the CEO coming around with some free posters. No free free stuff. Free stuff is good. C.J. Charles Jones bounce pass to James Stick Williams. He faces up. He's got a deadly left-handed jump shot. Oh, he tries the glass. No good. Justin Marshall on the rebound. Steph Mallier. Steph kicks it right side for speed. He might be tired. J-Sack's coming off that last man standing championship. He won $5,000 yesterday. That's a nice day's worth of work. Talking to Stevie about a loan at halftime. Hopefully that's just a preview of what we've got in store for you today, folks. At the end of one period of action, 27-17, DeadForget.com with the lead over DDN Sean Bell All-Stars. G-Stack, Sean Oliver and company over there for Don't Forget, looking for 3 in a row.